This is an eastern fox squirrel, Cyrus niger, in one of their non-native habitats, our university campus cemetery. Like all beings, they seek out nourishment at all costs, in accordance to their essence. This is a nutria, Myocastor coipus, also in one of their non-native habitats in our city waterways. These sweet furry babies are loved dearly by those who encounter them, as they represent a slice of a purer world than ours tainted by our perceived unnatural touch. These sweet, sweet babies have no idea of the ecological destruction they are causing. They do what they know to survive. As a life, living is all they truly know. Both these animals were ripped from their homes and forced for their aesthetic purposes and utility to conform to a life in a new land, unfamiliar to their ancient DNA. Poor, poor little babies, just like ourselves. Many of us are far from our places of ancestry, and all of us are deeply estranged from the ways that once guided our species and gave us fulfillment. We are in full flail mode. We construct our idea of justice and order, and hide from the cold in our warm homes. But our constructions are rooted in the antithesis of life, in all its quietly chaotic and joyous expressions. To subdue and control eases the mind of someone rejecting their place in the entropy of existence. Someone who seeks domination rather than cooperation. But that is not all there is to life in the modern age. Like others, we work to make this place our home. When we show up for our community and our loved ones, we still know love. This sweet baby is a canine named Inky, who doesn't have proper use of his teeth, leaving him unable to chew, and with the smell of death constantly emanating from his mouth, the window to his soul. He has been sentenced to a life of existential loneliness in my home with none other of his kind. His days are spent in boredom we cannot imagine, punctuated by the arrival of his god, and his dinners of turkey slop. Gobble up the slop, tiny baby. He too is far from the life of his ancestors, but we try to show him joy within his means. He feels the sun on his face and the wind in his ears. He strives for glimpses of freedom just like the rest of us. We all just want to bask in the light of the morning starshine. To feel the lifeblood of the earth in its many, many forms. And so we make this our home. We decorate with the many patterns of our identity. We help each other out and try to share the warmth and the love of the earth. There is certainly more we can be doing to create a home that embraces and enriches our true spirits. These coming years will be defined by how we can do this. But I believe that if we keep love in our minds, we will be better equipped to creating an environment that is itself more loving, and to be engulfed in the love of the universe. The universal love that tells us to keep going, to survive at all costs, to share the warmth and to keep it warm.